Ever hired somebody amazing only to watch them get completely confused and frustrated on day one? Multiple tools, scattered information, no clear training path. I've seen businesses lose amazing talent because their onboarding was such a mess. Today, I'm going to show you the right way to onboard, train, and manage your team using ClickUp, so you can stop being the bottleneck and start being the leader your team deserves. And if we haven't met yet, I'm Yvonne Heimann, aka Evie from AskEvie.com. And after working with dozens of digital entrepreneurs who were struggling to grow because they couldn't effectively onboard and manage their teams, I've built a ClickUp framework that changed how they onboard and manage team members, simplifying their systems while increasing their impact and income. No more scattered information, no more team members creating their own system just to figure out how to do their job. Here's what I see happen all the time. You hire somebody, you are excited, they're excited, and then day one arrives, they're instantly lost in your ClickUp workspace. No direction. Information is scattered across ClickUp, Notion, Google Docs, maybe even Google Spreadsheets, creating this wild treasure hunt that wastes time and is just so frustrating. Sounds familiar? Or maybe you've been the team member experiencing this chaos. Let me know in the comments. Have you lived this nightmare? The painful truth here is when you don't have a structured onboarding system, you're basically telling your team to just figure it out, which is the complete opposite of leadership. You are pretty much paying them to create their own standard operating procedures and job descriptions instead of them hitting the ground running, being creative, proactive, and supporting your business. And let's be real, it's not really their fault. It's on us as business owners to create that clarity and structure. Here's the good news. You can fix this today, literally today, not in a week, not in a month. You can fix this today with a simple streamlined system right here in ClickUp. And I'm going to show you exactly how to build your team onboarding system step by step, including your first day dashboard that eliminates all confusion. I'm going to show you how to organize your standard operating procedures so that they are actually used, and how to build your training schedules for your first 30, 60, and 90 days. Now, before we dive in, I need to emphasize something crucial. None of this works without solid SOPs, standard operating procedures. They are the foundation of any efficient team management. Everything else is built up on your standard operating procedures. So if you don't have SOPs, don't worry. I've got a complete video, actually a collection of videos on how to create those in ClickUp, which I'll link in the card above. It's in the description. You'll find it. Let's start with the heart of our onboarding system, the first day dashboard. This is exactly where new team members will land on day one. Think of it as your digital welcome banner that instantly gives them clarity instead of confusion. So let me show you how to build this in ClickUp. And actually, you can choose where you would like to build this. If you would like to build this in your overview or in your dashboard. We've chosen to do dashboard. This right here is your welcome. Start here. Don't let them read pages and pages. Honestly, nobody ever reads, right? Record a quick little video, explain to them what they're seeing here, explain to them what's happening and where you want them to go. This is the core of you really starting to proactively manage your team. Get a face-to-face with them without having to jump on a call. This is your welcome video. Introduce them, walk them through. Each team member gets their own structure in here. So only one team member will have their own dashboard and access to this. With that, we also need our team space, and each team member gets their own folder in here. That's where they're getting started training for ClickUp to make sure our team members do understand how ClickUp works, at least the basics of it, and then our company training. And the dashboard specifically is filtered for those locations. So with that, back to the dashboard. We have our welcome video right here to get them introduced. Yes, you need to record that. It sets the tone and it makes your team member feel connected to you. Next, add a card. This is how we add anything and everything in here. Just add a card. In this case, it's a text block with buttons and direct links to the exact places they need access to, not the entire workspace. Don't overwhelm them with all the chaos and all the things that they can see. Be really precise and efficient in how you manage your team. This can include bookmarks to specific project areas, relevant SOPs, training resources. You literally just pop right in here / button and you choose how it looks, where it links. That's how simple it is. In here, link them to a support form or an email where they can reach out to you and to the right person that actually can give them answers. Link them to the company training. That's their specific training for their onboarding and their position. Link them over to the standard operating procedures so they know where to find the knowledge they need. We have a simple, easy, clean dashboard. Not only that, you can easily add specific to-do lists in here. We implemented the ClickUp training and it's right in here, easily embedded through filters in the settings by a specific location, as you already can see. That way we can duplicate them and all we need to do is change the assignee. That's how simple that is. Same with the to-dos underneath. One reason team members get overwhelmed on ClickUp is because they're dropped into a collection of tasks and lists and folders and spaces with no context. This is why we created a Getting Started with ClickUp training section, as you've already seen right in here, that covers just what they need to know: how to navigate tasks, how to use comments, how to track time, how to upload files, and understand specific workflow statuses and stages. You don't need to teach them everything about ClickUp, just what's relevant for their role. Now, not only that, next to the standard knowledge of ClickUp, you can easily structure their 30, 60, and 90-day training plan. And this is not just for them. This is also for you to not constantly have to be like, did you do this? Didn't you do this? Managing your team now becomes really simple by just looking at what's on their plate, what's done, what is not done. So let me show you just how simple this is to set up. Company specific training to do. The first 30 days is a custom drop-down field. So when we look in here, we have a training schedule with the custom fields of first 30 days, 60 days, and 90 days. So rather than sorting this list by status, we sort it by that custom field and we have the status over here. You easily can assign your due dates and you just set up your training schedule in this. So for each time frame, include skills they should master, team members they should meet, projects they should understand, and results you expect to see. This gives everyone clarity and prevents that awkward, I'm not sure what I should be doing conversation with them 2 days in or 2 weeks in. It is clearly laid out and makes managing your team so much easier. Not only that, you can easily duplicate this and just kick out what another position doesn't need or reuse what is needed. Let's talk about where most onboarding systems fail. Ongoing management. It is not just enough to get them started. You need a way to track process without being a micromanager. And with that, you can easily create a team dashboard that shows you progress and key metrics for each role. So for example, there is, maybe you have a content manager and you want to track the content pieces they completed, or on-time delivery percentage, or client feedback scores. All of that is possible in dashboards too. Now let me give you a couple more ideas of how you really can manage your team nice and easily while making them feel really special. Bring in automations. Set up a welcome sequence that triggers automatically when your new team member joins your workspace. Create recurring check-in tasks that appear at key milestones. And my favorite, automatically send them celebration messages when team members hit important goals or complete their 30, 60, or 90-day training. The beautiful thing here is this system can scale with you, whether you have a VA or a team of 20, 50, 100 team members. This structure works the exact same way. We have implemented this for digital entrepreneurs all the way to national sports associations. Yes, behind the scenes, they're all using the same process and framework. And it completely eliminates that frustration gap where things fall through the cracks. Your team feels supported, you have clarity on everyone's progress, and onboarding new people and managing your team becomes exciting instead of exhausting. This is what leadership looks like in action, creating systems that support people instead of confusing them. And if you want to skip building this from scratch, I've got good news for you. I've created the complete team onboarding template that includes everything we covered today, from the first dashboard to the training framework to the management system, and even the pre-recorded ClickUp tutorials you can use with your team. The link is below in the descriptions, and let me save you hours of setup time. Remember, your onboarding system is often someone's first impression of how you run your business. Make it organized, make it clear, and make it supportive. Stop being the bottleneck and start being the leader your team needs you and wants you to be. If you have questions about implementing this in your business, drop them in the comments and I'll personally respond. And if you found this helpful, give me a thumbs up so more people can discover it and make their team management and onboarding so much easier. And if you're working on systemizing your business, I want you to check out our playlist on how to support your team and make them even more efficient. It really helps you support your team in their day-to-day. You can watch it right here, and I'll see you in the next video.